Yes, family, let's get straight into it. Today, I'm gonna go for a story time of how my dream trip to the United States of America nearly turned, well, almost did, depending how you look at it, turned into a nightmare trip. Nightmare trip. 1 second you're catching first class flights, invited to the Nike headquarters, you're kicking back, massage seats, sipping orange juice, a little tea in the first class, whizzing around on the suitcases, having fun, creating content, just being dumb, being silly, living the dream really. And then the next minute your world flips upside down. You're being told that all your most prized belongings, the business that you spent building, is literally burning to the ground back home. Today I'm gonna give you a story time. I'm gonna break it down, how things went, what it looked like in real time, and what we're doing to bounce back. So if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen by now that our office burnt down, the NSLB headquarters burnt down. We've been in that building for coming up to 2 years. We've been running NSLB for 3 years. And I still remember how even just getting an office was such a big thing for us. I was real emotional when we first walked in that building. And we've actually been in 3 units in that same building, all in the same area. And just getting that office was just so important to me because when we're working from home, it's real difficult to work from home. You have loads of distractions. When we're getting boxes of stock, you're literally sleeping on top of boxes. You got boxes falling out your ears, bro. You got hoodies, you got t-shirts, socks falling out your ears. You're leaving stuff at home. Oh, can you bring this from yours? Can you bring this from yours? We're distributing stock between, all of our yards, and it just became a lot. And so getting that first space where we can just detach from our everyday lives and come to this central spot and work from, that was a huge achievement for me, and it felt like we were accomplishing something. And then you now want to fast forward 2 years down the line. We like I said, we've been in 3 units in that warehouse. So the first one was tiny. We upgraded to something bigger, and we were really getting comfortable and really starting to make it look like home. This third spot that we were in, we laid down flooring. We made it nice and comfortable where you could walk around in there with your socks on, bro. We painted the walls. We had memorabilia. We had installations from previous pop-ups. We had the lockers. We had the picture boards from the Nighttown pop-up that we did, all up in there. My marathon medals. We had all these things up in this office whereby someone could come in and really take in NSLB's world. And you walk in and it's like, damn, okay, this is what you've got going on. I had guests from Australia, America, you name it, bro. Germany, Turkey, coming to visit us. And I'm just, have a look around, walk in, have a look around, like, see what's going on. And to have that place destroyed, just with no notice, in an instant, completely out of our control. I'm not gonna lie, bro, for like a good 2 days, 24 to 48 hours, I was genuinely down. Like, I just felt down. And sometimes I was even forgetting, like, oh, why do I feel like this? And then I would remember that, damn, the office is gone. I can't believe it's actually gone. Like, where do we go from here? I felt very vulnerable, and I haven't felt like that in a very long time. So like I said, the way this day went, or the way this event even went, so me and FK, we got invited to go to the Nike headquarters to basically just break down some, you know what I'm saying? Break down some, chat to this person, chat to that person, show us a couple things. You know what I'm saying? Can't really talk too much right now, but yeah, dream trip. They're telling us, business, you man, flying out, comfy, boom, boom, boom. So I'm thinking, yeah, cool. We're gonna go Portland, which is where the HQ is, and then we're gonna go to LA because the Portland trip was only like 3 days. And rather than just staying in Portland for 3 days and then fly back home, bro, I've never been to LA and we're flying to the West Coast. We might as well do a LA trip. Do you feel me? And just stay there for like another week, 10 days. Tuesday man's been making connections out there. Shout out the Pain Boys. We might as well link them, man. And we might as well just do our thing out there, create some content, see what it's saying, innit? Like, obviously everyone talks about LA. So let's go to LA and see what's going on. So I said, cool. I'm gonna go get me some drip. I hit up my friends, went to the Cortez warehouse, went and got some drip from Cortez. And whilst I'm in there, I'm looking at the warehouse like, bro, this warehouse is crazy. Like, this is goals. This is inspirational. Like, one day I want to be able to to acquire a space like this, because like, just imagine this, you're just looking at all your stock. Imagine you're just like shipping out these numbers, bro. The freedom I feel like I would have at that stage is just different level. Like, you must have accomplished mad goals by that stage. And so, yeah, it's always good to look at like a few levels above you. Especially when the people running it come from where you come from. I will always like have that respect for what someone's achieved. And especially when they're doing things bigger than you, a bigger scale than you. So go into the warehouse, even though I've been before, just every time I go, I'm like, damn, like they're really running an operation over here, bro. Do you feel me? Like big things are really going in over here. So I've left our warehouse for the very last time without knowing it was the last time I was ever gonna leave there. Funnily enough, look how I'm deep in it. Look how I'm looking around, just taking it all in. It's so crazy, bro. Then I've gone to Cortez warehouse, and then I've just gone straight to the airport. You can tell what kind of mood I'm in. I'm in the airport, I'm loving it, I'm having fun. As I'm creating content, making videos, being dumb. Bro, that TikTok that I made, I think that TikTok's on like 6 million views now, 7 million views now. At the time I was editing this, it was on like 4 mil. It's almost double that now, bro. Just my best ever TikTok, my best performing TikTok. Why? Because man, just thinking free, thinking dumb, like just having fun with it. And that's the mindset man's in, and man's really just taking it in, enjoying the flight. We get to Portland, we link up with the Paris lot because there's a run crew in Paris who also got invited. We said, why not link up with them? Let's go have some dinner. Upon arrival now, boom, had dinner, signed out because body clock's a bit, you know what I'm saying, a bit chopped up. From then, boom, I was woken up next day, early morning, like I'm saying like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. So I just got up and said, you know what, let me get up, start my day, and just crack on, because True said there's work to be done. Yeah, I'm away, but work's still around, you get me? Boom, same day, man's got ready, jumped in a cab now, gone to the headquarters. Obviously it's not my first time, I've been 6 months ago, before the New York Marathon, I went and just got a tour, but we weren't invited, we actually asked to go. That's the difference with this trip. We asked to go that time, they said, yeah, cool, we'll show you around. And then we actually got access to the track, which is where we did that track shoot. Cool now, this one's different, they've invited, man. You feel me? It's different, the feeling's different. It feels like man's wanted here. Cool, not saying we weren't in the first place, but you get me, the feeling's different. Cool. Gone to the headquarters, man's feeling dumb. Again, making more TikToks, making more videos, just having fun, riding around, bringing our sauce, bringing our energy to the headquarters. We're going around, boom, boom, boom. We've actually gone to the headquarters 2 days in a row. So the first day we made that Johnny Guns video. The second day now, we've had more meetings. Then we got some time to play basketball. So man's hooping, got my John Morant tee on. I managed hooping, bricking it up though, absolutely stinking out the HQ. So then we've ended the day playing basketball. Gone, had dinner, whatever, cool. Next morning, man's got up early morning. We're strategizing, we're having strategy meetings. We're discussing what we're gonna do with all the stock that's in the office, because not everything sells like to sell out. Some things we have like 5 pieces left, 10 pieces left, or you have all the XLs left, but no other sizes. What are we gonna do with that? We decided, cool, we're gonna do some type of sale. We're brainstorming, what does the sale look like? What does summer look like? Because I believe it's like May times that we've gone. So we're planning our June, July, August, September, our summer months. Next day, we're in the HQ. We had a morning session of meetings. We have an afternoon session of meetings. But then between these sessions of meetings, we've gone to the gym, smashing our gym workout. Gone into the afternoon session of meetings, yeah? Little did we know what was about to happen. So look at this now. Gone into this afternoon session of meetings. My phone's banging off. We're looking at product that's coming out in 2 years' time. It's not even coming out now. It's not even coming out next year. It's coming out the year after, 2 years' time. Someone's looking at certain things. Cold shoes. Cold. Need that. Cold. Apparel, cold. My phone's banging off. Don't know what's going on. Why is my phone banging off? I'm getting texts. I'm getting calls, but turn the phone around because I'm locked into this meeting and I don't want to disrespect these lot. I've got like 4 people, high-level designers, execs, whatever, talking to me. Don't want to disrespect them. FK's phone's now going off. Now it's like, huh? Like everything, go on. Like F's like, one sec, let me check this. Boom. He's got his phone. His phone's ringing now. Bear in mind, we haven't been answering calls the whole time. He's like, one sec, let me take this. I'm looking at his face. His face is like, it's concerning. It's to the point where I'm like, oh my days, like what's going on? Now obviously I have no clue that it's about the biz. Never could have even in a million years thought that this is what it was about. I thought something, God forbid, thought something happened to his family, something back home. Because bro's face kind of just dropped, like a mad thing was going on. Like a mad thing has just occurred. So I'm like, oh my days, I hope everyone's alright. Bro, it's mad, yeah. Now we look back and laugh, but at the time, I was like, oh my days, he's rattled. Imagine F stood up here and he's going to leave the meeting room that we're in. And it's a push door, yeah? Or a pull door, whatever. Let's just say it's a push door, broski. FK's pulling the door. He's turning the handle and pulling it. Boof, boof, boof. Bro, the night people are saying push the door. But they're laughing, innit? Because they don't know what's going on. But me, where I'm concerned, I'm saying, bro, push it. I'm saying push. Bro, he pulled the door about 8 times, bro. 8, like, yanking the door 8 times. Like, yo, he's on the phone, yo. Bro, everything's a blur. He ain't hearing nobody. Pulling the door about 8 times before he finally pushed the door and cut out. I'm like, oh my days, what on earth is going on? But well, I'm thinking it's like family issues or something's going on. I don't know, innit? Like something catastrophe though. I'm thinking it's a catastrophe. I'm not even giggling, bro. I'm like, damn, like something very real is going on right now. Bear in mind, it's about a 2-hour meeting. He's left about 30 minutes into the meeting. Bro didn't come back. I've done an hour and a half of this meeting on my own. Cool. Finally, wrap up the meeting. I come out now. I go on my phone. See what's going on, bare missed calls. I go on WhatsApp. So man's getting bare WhatsApps in the office, in our office chat, which is me and everyone that works in the office. Open the chat now, and this is what I see. Yo, man, where you at? Otsgate's on fire. So I'm just like, fire? Like, what? So whilst I'm taking about 5 seconds to deep hit, FK buses around the corner. And he just dropped it straight, like no sugarcoat, no straight to the point. He said, bro, the office is gone. So I'm just like, obviously I don't know what I was like, but he told me my face just dropped. And I'm just like, bro, what do you mean gone? He's like, bro, the whole thing is gone. Destroyed, bro. The whole place is burning. I FaceTime Caleb now, because Caleb's back in the ends. And it's mad, because Caleb was gonna come, but thankfully Caleb was back in the ends. And I'm on FaceTime to him, and we're just watching this fire burn. This fire is just burning through all our stuff, bro. Burning through the office, burning through bare units, to the point where the whole warehouse is burning, my bro. The whole warehouse is burning. And it's a bit mad, like, when we deep it, I've never seen anything like this in my life, besides Grenfell. Grenfell's the only fire I've ever witnessed in my life. And that was a surreal experience. And this really felt like that, except I'm on the other side of the world. And it must have been mad for Caleb as well, because Caleb really lost close friends in Grenfell. And so for him to watch another fire, it probably affected him in a way differently from me. Yeah, it was proper rattling, and bear in mind, we're across the other side of the world, and we still got coming up to 2 weeks left in America. And we're thinking, like, what do we do here? Do we, like, we're solution based. We want to solve problems. So we're thinking, do we stay out here? Do we fly back home? But flying back home, like, bro, what are we gonna do? You're gonna link up with the fire brigade and start hosing down fires? Like, you feel me? It's useless, bro. Go home, stay here. Regardless, man ain't gonna be able to get into the place. We ain't gonna be able to stop the fire. Things already burnt down. The only thing we can do now is think. We can actually just use our brains. And a lot of the time, that's the hardest thing to do. But if we're gonna be anywhere, this is the best place to do it from. Thinking big. We're in the headquarters. We've got one more day in the headquarters, then we go to LA. That last day in the headquarters was a bit mad. It was a bit dark. Thankfully, we didn't have any meetings, but we just had another day in Portland just to kill before we flew to LA in the evening. So we just used that day and burnt it. did some retail therapy, got some glasses, some new shades, whatever. And then upon arrival in LA, we just decided that we're gonna leave all this behind us, bro. And we're just gonna park it off for 10 days and enjoy LA. Or 7 days, however long it was, and just enjoy LA. And just start this new chapter out here and just try to be free and think big and really just brainstorm and let whatever thoughts want to enter our mind whilst we're in LA in the sun, enjoying. So every bit of footage, every single photo that you saw or that you see whilst we're in LA, we had that baggage on us. We had that weight on our shoulders of, bro, at home is literally crumbling, bro. And it can be rattling. And I feel like if you're not, I don't want to say mentally strong, because everything can hurt you. Anything can hurt you. And this definitely hurt, but if you're not resilient in a certain type of way, you can get rattled, bro, and start making rash decisions. And that even comes down to how we post it. And I'm really glad that we took our time with posting about it. We didn't post it in the moment at all. Not even one story post. Because what you want to do is you want to package it. Well, this is what we came up with. And I'm grateful that we were able to think of this so quickly, but you just want to package it and deliver it in a way where people can really get behind you and really understand the scale of what's gone on, because this is a terrible tragedy that's occurred. And I feel like if I had barked it off on my story and just told the world, like, oh my days, my office is burned down, like, cool, yeah, people would like reply and say sorry and whatever, but you wouldn't understand to the scale of what man's dealing with, bro. Whereas the way we packaged it, the movie that we made, that we put on the page, not only did it give time for us to reflect on what this actually feels like, rather than acting off raw emotion, but it also allowed other people to deep what we're dealing with and how upsetting it is that everything we built has burnt down. One thing I'm grateful for is the fact that this brand is more than just a physical space. It's not a storefront. It's not like now the store's gone, we're gone. What we've created is intangible. It belongs up here. You can't destroy it, bro. It belongs in the heart. It belongs in the mind. And whether we have anything physical or not, NSLB exists. People know what it means to be a Nuslub. People have that feeling in them, bro. Do you feel me? So physical space or not, office or not, we're gonna exist, bro. This shit's gonna live on way longer than me. And I'm not sure if you've noticed, even me as a content creator in the past few years, I've fallen back a bit. Why? Because as much as I want to put my brand out there, I don't want it to be me. I don't want NSLB to be femme. Because NSLB is this like sanctity, and I'm nowhere near that. And NSLB is bigger than me. It's more perfect than me. So that's how I've always wanted to put the brand first. And I feel like you can feel it in people's response, and you can feel it in the way people have felt about what we're dealing with, bro. And so now, how do we go on from here? Well, we react with strength. We are in a new space now, which is amazing. If anything, it's an upgrade. It's definitely an upgrade in cost. But I believe it looks better. We're around better neighbors. Not like, obviously, we love the people that we were around, but when I say better, that's probably the wrong word to use. Maybe I'll say more professional, more established. The building that we were in before, there were a lot of in and outs, whereas this building is a bit more, like, we have a concierge, we have security, we have key fobs to get through every door. It just feels a lot safer, a lot more secure, like I said. So I'm looking forward to the next chapter. I'm really excited for it. We've done a lot of planning over this past month and a bit that we've been out of operations. And yeah, bro, like I said, it's like big things are coming. Big things are coming. I genuinely believe it. And we study the greats. We look at the greats that have achieved really big things. You don't achieve greatness without being tested first. And I initially went to Portland thinking I'm gonna come out a different man based on what I'm gonna see in Portland. I did come out a different man, but you don't learn from the win. It's not the win that teaches you. You learn from the loss. It's the loss that teaches you. And I needed that. And I think we're gonna look back in hindsight and really be grateful for this. Because the levels man's about to hit, bro. The levels man's about to hit, bro. Telling you, this next year, this next 365, for myself, for NSLB, document it. I'm documenting it. That's why I'm jumping on this. That's why I'm on YouTube. That's why I'm putting this out there, bro. Because this next year, they're going to talk about it. Starting with a fire. Even though we did so much before it, starting with a fire. Fire. We're going to make history. We're going to achieve big things. We're going to change the world. Change many lives. No sloop. Hope you enjoyed the vid. Like I said, I'm documenting everything moving forward. So lock in, hit that sub, you know what I'm saying? The sub button, hit that, like that. Keep this shit rolling, feel me? It's deeper than rap. Love, no sloop.